So I want to show you how quick and easy it can be to put together a whole food plant-based meal. All of this setup took me about 10 minutes. I have here a bag of frozen stir-fry vegetables and about a half a bag of frozen spinach. And then I've got some cooked quinoa, and this is also available in the frozen foods if you can find it. I cubed some tofu and tossed it with a little bit of low sodium soy sauce and some pepper. And if you don't like to use soy sauce because of the sodium, you can always use your favorite sauce or your favorite oil-free salad dressing. Now, a lot of people think that soy is not good for you, but actually it has been shown that soy is very beneficial for your health. In fact, women who consume soy have a 30% less chance of getting breast cancer, and women who've had breast cancer reduce their chance of recurrence by 50% by consuming soy. So tofu is a healthy soy product. And then I have here some onions and a few chopped up mushrooms, and I chopped up some ginger and garlic and turmeric just to give this great flavor. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to broil the tofu for about 10 or 12 minutes, and I'm going to just toss everything else into a fry pan. And we don't use any oil, so I have a non-stick fry pan, but if you don't have a non-stick fry pan, you can just put some water in the pan, and then things won't stick. So I'll put in a little of that, and I'm going to add a little bit more later, and I'll include the mushrooms right now, and the mushrooms. And then towards the end, I'm going to add the flavoring, the ginger, and a little bit more of the spinach. And then we'll top the whole thing with tofu and put it over our quinoa. So I'll check back in a couple of minutes. Okay, so now I have added the rest of that bag of spinach that I had, and this has been sauteing for about 10 minutes or so. Now, right before it's done, I'm going to add my ginger and garlic and turmeric. I cooked this only for about 2 minutes because that activates all the healthy compounds in the ginger and the garlic without really kind of killing them off with too much heat. So we're just going to let this go. We've stirred that in. We're just going to let that go about 2 more minutes. And in the meantime, we can take our tofu out of the oven. This has been in about 12 minutes. And as you can see, it's nice and brown. And we're going to top our bowl with that in just a couple of minutes as soon as our ginger and garlic is done. Okay, so now we have finished sauteing our veggies with the ginger and the garlic and the turmeric, and we're all set to put this together. So all you need to do is put some of your quinoa in the bottom of a nice deep bowl, maybe 2 good spoonfuls, and this is enough for, I would say, 2 generous servings. So then you just take your stir-fried veggies and just put a whole bunch on top till the bowl is full. And finally, we are going to top it with some of these nice tofu cubes. And get a lot of those on there, as that gives us a good helping of soy for the day. And that's it. I don't really have a name for this, I just call it a bowl. But it is really super easy to make, and you can use it for lunch, you can use it for dinner. It reheats well, so I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and thanks for joining me.